What's going on? It's your man DJ A, BreakRoom Podcast. In here with an update. Meet Alexee Trevizo, the girl responsible for the viral
We
video.
discovered a dead baby in the bathroom.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It came out of me and I didn't know what to do.
Lexi, I told you about this.
Yeah, well, here's an update from that one. For everybody that doesn't know, Alexee Trevizo from New Mexico is the teen who went to the hospital with reports of back pain, ended up going to the bathroom, having a baby, putting the baby in the trash can. The baby dies in the trash can. She leaves the baby and goes out and pretends like nothing happened. Well, further investigation, here's a little more detail on really what happened. So here's some video of her going to the bathroom, and then here's a detailed description from the nurses exactly what had happened from their point of view.
Brand new body camera captures the unsettling aftermath when a high schooler gave birth in an emergency room bathroom, allegedly killing her newborn son.
I've never, ever seen a reaction like that girl.
On January 27th, 19-year-old Alexee Trevizo was admitted to an Artesia, New Mexico emergency room after complaining of back pain. Her newborn son was later found stuffed inside a trash can in a bloody bathroom she had just used. The high school senior was charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence before her graduation.
We discovered a dead baby in the bathroom.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It came out of me and I didn't know what to do.
Long Crime Network first brought you the chilling body camera video last month when medical professionals confronted Trevizo about the baby.
See, I told you about this.
But it
I just asked you, baby, to tell me the truth.
was not crying or nothing.
What did you do to it?
Now we're hearing from medical staff who uncovered the gruesome scene after she gave birth.
When I went in there, it was a gory, bloody massacre.
Body camera video shows police officers speaking with medical staff who worked the night Trevizo was admitted into the ER.
She said she needed to go have a bowel movement, and that's kind of when the whole thing happened.
Hospital surveillance video shows Trevizo leave her patient room at 1:38 a.m., waddling toward the bathroom while clutching her back. Trevizo remains in the bathroom for 19 minutes as multiple people check on her.
I knocked on the door and I said, "Are you okay?" And she said, "Yes, I'm fine. I'm just having a hard time going to the bathroom," is what she replied. So I was like, okay.
At some point, I went and kind of checked on her, knocked on the door, seeing if she needed anything. She denied. She said she didn't need anything.
Did you hear anything?
I didn't hear anything.
Flush, toilet flush?
Yes. After a while, I started hearing. So I probably checked on her 2 to 3 times. I'm not exactly sure. And then I just kept hearing paper towel dispenser and flushing and like the water running. And I knocked again. Did she need anything? Denied anything. And then eventually it got to a point where I said, "You need to come out." And I asked the clerk to get the key to unlock the door, because obviously she locked the door to go to the restroom. And whenever we finally had the key to unlock it, she opened it and just kind of walked out.
Did she say anything at that
She
point?
didn't say anything. She was just looking kind of straight past me and went back to the room.
Surveillance video captures that moment as Trevizo leaves the bathroom and heads back to the patient room. It was then that hospital staff got a look at the bloody bathroom for the first time.
And all I saw was like blood everywhere, like on the walls, on the toilet. It just looked like a horror film.
Police speak to multiple people who saw the bathroom, describing fresh blood on the walls, floor, and near the toilet.
The toilet's right here where you're at, and then the sink's right here. It was like up this way, blood splatter.
What if,
Like,
In your line of work, what would cause that kind of splatter?
I think something that got pulled out or ripped. Like if you rip something and blood just went, it was like once you see the photo, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's just,
so like you say, like rip, like something went like that?
yeah, like when you rip something, or if you cut something and you go, like you swing your hand and blood just splatters.
Okay, so
That's how it looked.
Oh, so this was fresh to you.
Yes, this blood was fresh. You could even smell it.
We didn't know what this blood was from. We were a little concerned that maybe she had, known that we were going to figure it out and that she might have harmed herself or something in the restroom, so the doc wanted to go check her, but obviously that wasn't the case.
Unclear as to what had happened, other nursing staff care for Trevizo, believing she had a miscarriage.
Oh, she came out of the restroom. There was a little trail of blood from the bathroom back to her room. We went to her room. I went to get her undressed. The doctor came in, explained to her that she had a miscarriage. Her and her mom had a back and forth about it.
The doctor said she had a miscarriage?
Yeah.
Okay.
She said it seems, essentially, I'm not sure the exact words, because it was a few months ago, but she said, it seems that you've suffered from a miscarriage, which didn't seem totally abnormal. I've seen awful miscarriages before that are very bloody.
Right.
And so...
was she bloody?
Mm-hmm.
Like
and then
her legs? And
yeah, she had blood all down her legs, and then there was blood in the bathroom everywhere. So
where exactly was the blood and how much?
It was a good amount. It was on the floor.
Minutes later, cleaning staff arrived to wash up the bathroom.
I was called and to go clean the patient's bathroom in ER around, maybe 2 o'clock or so, I think it was the time, I'm not too sure. So when I went in there, it was a gory, bloody massacre mess.
Could you describe it if possible?
Yeah, there was blood everywhere. There was blood on the floor, on the wall.
Do you remember which wall?
The one behind the toilet, and then the one on the side right here. There's the one where the toilet sits, back of that.
Yeah.
And then on the side.
Where the call button is?
Yeah.
Okay.
And on the floor, everywhere.
After cleaning the entire bathroom twice, the cleaner grabbed the trash bag to toss it away. That's when she discovered the newborn baby.
When I went to go through the trash, I felt that when I picked up the trash and I looked in it, there was there was trash in it, but I knew that didn't feel like when I picked it up, it was some weight. So I thought it was the trash bags, because we put the trash bags on the bottom. Mm-hmm. And so I started getting the trash out, and then when I did that, I seen that there was a baby in there. And that's when I freaked out, and I called Lori and HT, or the nurses up front, and because there was a baby in the trash. And the baby, when I looked at it, the baby was wrapped up in a, like at the bottom of the trash can, and with trash on top of it, in a trash bag.
And so how did you see it, as soon as you picked it up?
No, after I picked up the trash bag that was on top,
okay,
where they were throwing the trash at, when I picked that up to change it, that's when I noticed that there was, when I seen the baby.
You describe the baby?
Yeah, he was about that big. He had hair, and he was purplish, but still not pink. I don't know how to describe it. He was he wasn't bruised or nothing like that, and he was purple, pink skin type color.
The cleaner then calls for a nurse who describes the disturbing moment the infant was discovered.
And then when I picked it up, that's when I noticed it even more, because all I saw was black and purple. But once we picked it up, the bag suctioned to his face. And that's when I yelled for my charge nurse, which was HT. And I told him, hey, she put her baby in the trash can. So I handed the baby to him, and he took off to the trauma room and opened up the bag. And then that's when we went and got Dr. Vasquez.
Police then hear from the nurse in charge, who says it was clear early on that the newborn was dead.
I go in the bathroom and she goes, something's in the trash can. I'm like, I looked in there, there's a clean liner. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, pick it up. I picked it, I could feel the weight. I knew then we had a serious problem. I just grabbed the trash can and went right across the hall into trauma 2. The liner was pulled out, but there was another trash bag in there in the bottom, but it was all it was rolled up. So I had to tear it apart. And then, of course, I saw the baby in there. So I pulled the baby out, got him on the bed, checked for signs of life. There was absolutely no life whatsoever. I immediately came out of there after I did that, went into the room where she was performing the vaginal exam, and I immediately told her, you have to come out now. And she came out, and we went into trauma 2, and she reassessed the baby. At that time, between me and Chris and her, we determined, there was no reason for us to begin any life saving. The baby was completely gone.
Another nurse recalls the same moments.
And could you tell if the baby was alive or
They did not look alive. But also, I think the time had passed since she left the bathroom and it being in the bag, you know, it was just...
How long do you think that was?
Maybe like 10 or 15 minutes. I just have a guess. I don't know. We brought the baby up. We called the doctor, obviously, out of the room from her exam. And we came in, kind of, doc assessed the baby and, you know, basically determined it was not viable to completely work the baby and all of that. So.
That nurse tells officers he believes Trevizo knew she was pregnant and wanted to hide it from medical staff.
It seemed like we were being...
All right, so at this point, this is when they then get a hold of the officers and they go ahead and do the arrest and whatever. But she ended up going home, you know, 'cause she delivered the baby, and they came back to arrest her later on. And that's when they got her.
I want to knock on front.
Again, the link to this video will be in the description. Also from Law and Crime Trial Network.
Yeah. Alexee. Yeah, I think they went out.
Hey, what's going on? What are we doing? I'll bring her out. Just tell me what's going on.
She's up for her arrest.
Okay,
I will give it to her whenever.
can I see her?
She can see the warrant before she gets arrested.
This is my house. I have a right to see the warrant.
I'm letting you know she has a warrant for her arrest. We don't have a search warrant for your house. We have a warrant for her arrest.
Okay, can we see the warrant?
Yeah, once we get
She gets a copy of it.
Can I go up there when you take her up there?
You can go to the detention. Do you know where it is?
Everything?
It's
Okay,
for-
so what is she under arrest for?
She's over 18. She's got to talk.
I understand that,
Right.
Detective Gonzalez.
Right.
What is she under arrest for?
She has a warrant for arrest. Okay?
For what?
That's all I'm going to tell you. Okay?
What do you mean that's all you're going to tell me?
I mean, she's over the age of 18.
I understand that, but I have a right to know as well.
And we'll tell you that, but we...
Okay, then let me know now.
We need the cooperation.
Let me know now. I'm giving you the cooperation. I told you everything. Answer my question.
Well,
What is she under arrest for?
like I said, she's over the age of 18. Like, that we can't relinquish that information. But if you bring her out here, we'll tell you.
What is she under arrest
If you bring her out here,
for?
we'll tell you right in front.
No, I'm not bringing her out here yet. Let me know what she's under arrest
She's going to
for.
get arrested regardless, ma'am. I mean, I don't know why you're...
For what? For what? For what?
Are you okay with telling me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Tell me.
Homicide. Open count of homicide. And tampering with evidence.
Tampering with evidence?
Yes.
At the hospital?
Yes.
So, can we see her now?
Give me a minute.
Okay.
I have a right to see a warrant. It doesn't matter if she's over the age of 18. This is my house. You have a right. You have to show me that warrant.
If we were searching her house,
Even if she's under arrest, you have to show me the
it's
warrant.
up to her to show it.
Sarah, this is Rose Rodriguez. Hey, I have the detectives here. They want to arrest my daughter. They're saying they have a warrant, but they can't show me a warrant for her arrest. Okay, thank you so much.
You good? When we get to over there, I'll give you a copy. She gets her copy. And then it's up to her.
Can I see the warrant?
It's an arrest warrant for her. It's
Okay,
not a
can I
search
see
warrant
the
for your
arrest warrant?
house.
I want to see the arrest warrant.
And what will that prove?
You bet when this is over, I'm coming for the police department and the hospital.
Yes.
I am.
Yes, ma'am.
Gary, this is Rosa. Garrett. I guess, do I do it?
We could arrest mom for obstruction.
Yeah, we'll go there.
Trying to
You're
do that.
protected there.
They said it's for homicide and tampering with evidence.
You see her?
Okay.
Who did?
Okay.
Probably just nosy neighbor.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, she's here. She's here right now. Yeah.
Oh, no. Might not be a nosy neighbor.
Yeah, so they about to.
Guess I could have done a better part of the job.
Could you please not report all of us?
That is his policy.
I will give it to you. Please don't.
Please don't. He ran away from 1002 West
Yeah,
Washington.
man, it's nothing personal. It really isn't. And we understand. But we have to do our jobs too. Okay?
I understand that. I understand that.
Who's this?
That's Melanie. That's Devin's mom. She's good. She's okay.
We're not going to be rough with her or anything. We're just going to take her over there and book her.
Please don't be rough with her, please.
Just bring her out. You can be with her the entire time. Okay?
You know where the public safety complex is? 3300 West Main?
You can follow us over there. I will take you there. You can follow me over there.
I feel bad for the mom.
As soon as I release the criminal complaint to her, she can then give it to you there, okay?
When can I get, like, her bond? What?
That's set up by the judge. It's Magistrate Judge Chuck Foster. He should be doing it. If it's after 3, he'll be doing it in the morning. Go on the back? Alright.
Hi. What's your name?
Alexee.
Okay. What's the last 4 of your social?
She don't even know it.
You don't know it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Alexia, do you know your date of birth?
Yes.
Okay.
What is it?
11/25/03.
Yeah.
Do you have to walk her all the way over there? Can you bring your car up there? Please.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
That's all. Just please.
I'll go get it.
Alexia, are you okay with your mom getting your criminal complaint when we get to the detention center? It has your personal information
Can you
on it.
repeat that?
Are you okay with your mother getting the criminal complaint? It has your personal identifying information on it. Serial number, date of birth.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. I have to serve you first, then your mom can get it, okay?
Okay.
I do. He's gonna move his unit around. No medications, anything you need to take while you're in there?
No, sir, no.
Okay.
She has still been, like, bleeding, so I don't know if she needs...
Do you have any, I don't know if they have tampons.
They do have family products.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure if you take your own, you can use your own if you need it.
Can she? Do you want to grab some? Can she grab some of that right quick? Or?
Yes.
Do you mind if
Get your little bag.
one of us goes with you?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just making sure you're doing...
Just grab your little
Okay. And just nothing sharp, no flammables, nothing sharp, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, they're gonna check it when you get over there, okay?
Okay.
Confirms that address is 611 North 1st Street. 611 North 1st.
Okay, we'll check those when you, same thing, okay? They're gonna check all that when you get over there, okay? Thank you.
They're being real gentle with her. They're giving her a lot more leniency than they would some, I'd say. But now let's now see what has happened in the case and what everybody's been waiting for. What was the ending result of this situation? Let's find out right now. So you want to know where she's at now? Well, she's not in jail. She's not been sentenced yet. What I have found is some talk from her lawyer, and there are talks about a negligence that may have led to the infant's death. So they're looking at a case against the hospital now. But she is due back in court in 2024, this year sometime.
From my conversation with...
This is the attorney speaking a little bit more about what's going on with her right now and after she was arrested and put out on bond, which she's now actually on house arrest monitoring type of service.
With you that I've already talked to certain experts, and I have a lot of information about the case. Plus, the trial is not set until next year. We know that the trial date that was set in the fall is going to be moved. And I'm preparing motions regarding everything from changes of venue to the misuse of privileged materials to a motion to suppress certain statements and things of that particular nature.
And final question here tonight, Alexee, your client, she's not behind bars, right? She's released and being monitored. What's her status tonight, and how would you describe her state of mind right now?
Well, first of all, she's just graduated high school. She stays alone, with the exception of her parents, and she doesn't go out. She stays, and other than visiting a sister or relatives that may come by, she doesn't see any friends. She has no physical contact with her boyfriend, the father of the child. She talks to me, and she's in some counseling as ordered by the court.
All right, Gary.
But other than that, lives a very stoic life.
Yeah. Gary Mitchell, representing Alexee Trevizo. We appreciate your time tonight, Gary, and hopefully we'll speak.
All right. Please, thank you for watching. Check back here for an update on what has happened in the case once we get to that. But she's being charged with first-degree murder. Thank you. Tune in. DJ A, BreakRoom Pod.